Oh no, motherfuckers be watching the stream and shit. Like the whole league be motherfucker watching nigga streams and shit. Because like everybody get a notification inside the chat. Motherfucker, that's how motherfucking niggas inside the Discord gotta set it up. When I post that motherfucker link, that video in the chat, motherfuckers be getting notifications. Yeah. Nah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm Broncos.
Welcome to Statesboro, Georgia, and what many refer to as the prettiest little stadium in America.
Cause, bro, motherfucker, my game dropped twice because I didn't let it warm up when I tried to play him earlier today.
Today, a couple of Sunbelt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the James Madison Dukes taking on the winners of 4 straight.
He don't really be on the mic when I play, but I told him that, I said, damn, son, I ain't know you know my cousin and shit, darn, with the dreads. He talking about some, yeah, that's my guy.
Jesse Palmer, guys, let's get down to the field. Georgia Southern will kick it off.
I told him I used to be down there for a little bit and shit. I told him that's how I met B-Love. He talking about some, oh, okay, that makes sense and shit. Because he be saying me and B-Love go back and forth and shit in the chat. What you mean?
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. And they'll bring him down after the long completion.
I was gonna say, you guys watch this on YouTube.
And why waste any time? Get right to it. The offense with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got
I'm tripping with that one.
They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
Let's talk for a second about James Madison.
James Madison.
One of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way.
I was like, no, James Madison coming.
Playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season. Breaks into the open.
Motherfucker, white and purple.
Big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
I like the decision by the
I wasn't looking over there.
It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Looking for a man. It's Dyer.
Man.
Moving away from pressure. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away.
Hey, Bob, you know you like 7 seconds behind?
That next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
Third and
That was a touchdown. Nah, that's the... I guess me streaming is catching my audio. Damn.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
All right, decision time early. I'm just going field goal here. Put some points on the board and pay off this nice opening drive.
And I get that, but I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going for the touchdown. Even if I get stopped, they got to go almost the whole length of the field. I'm starting the game aggressive.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Bro, nah, it didn't just take that long to do that.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense in. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
The Eagles buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it.
Man, just get juked by a white nigga, bro. This shit. I gotta.
Listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To throw, it's Helton. Fires to the wide out. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Bro, he was just on a block.
After a good return on the interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense in the sudden change situation. They've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sideline. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
Bro, get your block, bro. That's all you have to do.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they made it tough, and now the offense faces third.
Motherfuckers on me, Kane.
Secondary.
The funny thing is, they be spazzing out too and shit.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal.
I'm talking about niggas be talking big shit to each other during their games and shit.
In the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for
I needed
defenses
that
all year
touchdown.
long.
I have to turn the ball
He'll
over.
bring it out. It's McCoy. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Enjoy the 7. Enjoy the 7. You know James Madison Stadium got like purple and shit all around.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back.
Bro, it's 2 people right there. What is you doing? Fuck is you sitting behind the defensive lineman for?
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now on first down from the 28. To the air, it's Helton. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down.
Because I knew he was fast.
Get it to the receiver.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
I knew that was coming.
And an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. Touchdown, James Madison. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
If you look 2 plays before, Bob, I put my flats on 0 since I seen them running them RPOs. So once I go to cover 2 and them flats on 0, the cornerback just gonna run straight down and shit.
And this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
I ain't even supposed to be kicking it to this nigga.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit.
That's his fastest play.
Make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders.
That's crazy, because I supposed to clearly have a fucking I went to cover 3 match. That's why.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator,
I thought I went to cover 3 sky. I was gonna say somebody's supposed to be over there in the curve flat.
Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got
probably not. You know, you got motion.
Looking to throw, it's Helton.
No, you got motion.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like,
offense
put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments.
I should throw it. No, I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to do that. I'm going to let it fight another play. I was going to launch that joint to him after I playmaker.
Outside the pocket, you're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks
everybody that's up perfect.
Because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
He'll do it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the run, it's Parker.
I shouldn't have juked. I shouldn't have juked when I played. I should have just ran straight past
They
him.
love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal.
Yeah, you right. I'm doing too much.
They'll move the wide receiver. On third and short, the run and looking.
Why did I juke?
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak. Ball is loose.
What?
Man, what a great job by the defense. You know,
yeah, they cheat.
Situations like this, they can
they
run
cheat.
The QB sneak. You're diving, getting as many bodies.
You just saying what just happened.
Back as you can, and it's just gravy when you can force a fumble and recover in that type of situation.
And the Eagles backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Helton. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That was a fucking safety, bro.
Both teams made no secret. They
gonna make that nigga knock the ball out.
Play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer.
My nigga, I did a QB sneak and I fucking fumbled.
Some early movement along the offensive line and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll move it back and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. The snap sets up to throw. Got a man. It's Milner.
How is he even getting beat down, bro?
That's good enough for a first down.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Wants to throw it. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Damn, coach, what's up with you? That should be good right there.
Second down now after the sack.
Should be good right there.
The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Helton.
I ain't tripping about that. I let him do that. I ain't tripping about that shit.
That big pickup.
As long as I don't give up no fucking deep
but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front.
Hell no, I got fast motherfucking wide receiver.
And then advance it.
And my pass rush not getting there fast enough.
Trying to move the sticks on.
Wait, don't pick. That's why I put that flat in the 20. I knew that out route was coming.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon.
You got them punting for, well, you just got to be past the 50. But like anything past 4th and 3, you got to punt it. Yeah,
James
but
Madison
there's a
ready to
little
go
shit
back
that you,
on the
you
attack.
know.
That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see something right quick.
A little too anxious to get started on the outside, and that's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will
How the
take
fuck
the
is
penalty.
false start of me when I'm just picking my fucking play?
Line
The
gets
audible
set,
too.
first down.
That's crazy.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. With the catch, it's Parker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw, it's Dyer. Got it in the middle, it's Parker. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Dukes really need to keep this drive alive on third down.
How did D-N get it? Alright, bro.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't
They doing
room
any
to
fucking
pick it
thing.
up.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat
Shit.
the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle.
This is
for
one
loss. That was
fucking
impressive.
yard.
This offense is
Fast
completely
motherfucking
confident in
quarterback.
their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down.
Oh shit.
Makes the catch. It's
I
Barber.
pressed the wrong fucking icon.
Defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses.
I was trying to throw it to my tight
They
end.
took their chance and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Dang.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
Yeah,
Honestly,
you
it
might
wouldn't
well go
matter if they
ahead.
scored a touchdown
That
on
shit
their
dead
last
over
possession.
here.
You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Skips away from pressure. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for
I
this
hate when that all screen shit
Takes
happens.
it back inside the 40. They'll mark him at the 39-yard line, and the interception has set up great field position. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive.
Man, what?
And he just
And I'm
chucks
only
it
at
into the
14.
fourth row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Why they got so many reads?
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness.
Lots of running room. He's at the top, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Dukes. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field.
Well, this should
and they
be
score
quick, though.
another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's
Oh yeah, niggas be running the score up on niggas on this shit.
second guessing that return.
Because niggas be wanting awards and shit. for their plays. All American teams and all that other shit. Heisman, best wide receiver award, all that shit.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Helton. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown,
I can't get no fucking pass rush from this nigga.
Is going right.
Shit.
They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish.
Now he just boxed his ass up over there. You seen that shit?
We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He's trying to throw it to the outside receiver. His ass boxing the fuck up.
Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws.
Nah, I was going to say he cheating. That RPO shouldn't work against man defense.
He's going to have to play better.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are.
I don't know why would you run that shit again. He down 14 points. Whenever you down 14 points, you could go for it anywhere on the field. There's certain little like shit that you can do and
I
shit.
want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Gets it out fast. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, James Madison.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this
what you doing in this situation?
as you possibly can.
Motherfucker, you playing that shit out and shit, or you quit?
He'll bring it out. It's Ware. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
I was going to say, because I came back from 28 before.
Plenty
It
of
was a
time
bum
to
nigga,
work.
but I did it.
Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Going for it all. Makes the catch down the right side. And
Yeah, I
I
ain't
wasn't
tripping
sure
about
they
that
were
shit.
going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed on the outside. It's Milner. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Man, that's to the house.
Georgia Southern comes to the line trying to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
You threw that?
First down, still on his feet. Just
That was bad, user. Even though I was right there.
Motion from the wide receiver. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Bring in the heat. Can't make the connection in the defense.
See how they cheated these snaps? That was an interception.
Good job by this defense. Great job.
Back-to-back plays.
Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Defense is there.
The play lock on.
Stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
It keep people from picking the same play every damn, every damn time and shit.
But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature.
They just cheated me. I ain't gonna say nothing. Like I knew that was coming, but the cornerback didn't come down.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
He shouldn't have got that RPO last play. That shit should have been pick six.
Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally scored.
He up on the ball and he get ball back at half. I might as well just run this time out, huh? Because I don't want to, like, throw 2 incomplete. And he got his timeouts left to go down to score. And then score again after half. Should be a game.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the
play
final
smart.
minute of the first half.
I can't lose these games. Motherfucker, recruits be decommitting and shit, so you get to losing games and shit. I know they ain't just fucking whole fucking holding.
Laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He's looking to pass.
He doing a 3-man rush. How the
We got a timeout
whatever,
late in the first half, and they'll try to get
bro, I got 5 people blocking.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one with his quarterback getting closer and closer.
And that's
to
a
his
fucking
end zone,
deep tackle.
That's scary.
And the Dukes with a long way to go.
He probably
after the
going to
loss
stomp
on the
with him.
last play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab. And they're able to make the tackle. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd, going deep. Makes the catch down the right side.
That's my fast wide receiver.
Touchdown Dukes. Once he got some room, it was over.
That's my 96 speed nigga.
This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored.
Once I seen him on that safety hesitate like that, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm throwing this.
Running clock in the second half.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Ware. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Helton. Looking to buy time. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
I'm about to run a meaningless stop right here. I just hope he don't scramble out the pot.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Forced out of the pocket. On the run deep down the right side. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing. That's
boxing that shit up, huh?
So he's finding the football consistently.
Especially against zone defense. He's good against man, but when I get in that motherfucker zone, that shit no go.
Unloads to the wideout. Hit it where only his man could get it, and
he caught that on wine too.
And that was awesome by the offense. Good completion, great awareness by the receiver getting out of bounds. If you're on offense now, jog off the field, get the field goal kicker out there. You're going to steal 3 points at the end of the half.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Only time I play, only time I play man is when I actually got good man corners. I only got one good cornerback on this team.
Dropping back, it's Helton. Throws to the wideout. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
Well, if you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you've got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's McCoy. Stop just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's McCoy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He wants to change this route. Makes the grab.
Oh, how, bro?
Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12.
You know what?
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
He wants to throw it again. Looking for the score.
Why is he on him?
As he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
It's Dallas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
How do you not put my fastest cornerback on? That's weird. I got my cornerback lined up by speed.
You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Dropping back, it's Helton. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Eagles!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and time to be able to throw
Nah,
the
we ain't
football,
about to
Jesse,
do
and
that.
hit a guy in stride. So
I'm not about to
run
let you
after the
spam
catch
one
and
person
be in
and
the end
shit.
zone. That was
We
a
ain't
nice job
doing
by the
that.
quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Okay, ready? 29 Philly. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football.
Looking for the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
The Dukes want to crank the tempo.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And I tell you what, I know it's
What?
little when these QBs
Wow.
miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
The throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Dyer. With the catch, it's Parker. Across the 25, he's got room. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Dukes are on the move. To the air on first down. He'll throw it. He misses his
My
man.
quarterback's starting to miss easy throws and shit. I already know what that means.
Behind the chains now on second and long.
They don't say that he yellow right now. The yellow means he's fatigued, but I don't know. He might be rattled or something from playing away.
Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, the receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
The Dukes come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB-designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Intercepted to stop the threat. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Quick timeout by the defense. defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Helton. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Right on target this time.
Ooh.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And quarterback and receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Milner.
That's a hell of a tackle. Oh, he reached for that.
And give Georgia Southern a 1st down. Here's this offense.
I don't even know why Cuz motherfucking overall even in the 70s. I thought he was going to be mid-80s.
Man, you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic. You back them up off the football so you can't get hands on them, and you just find ways to continue to get him the football. He's making plays, so I'm going to continue to throw it his way.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Back to throw, it's Helton. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you
unleashes one deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, going to the air. Finds his man. It's Milner. That will be enough to move the chains and get the 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Helton. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
I know we're in the 3rd quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You throw an incompletion down in the red zone, this is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Might be changing the route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Peters.
Oh, he's got some space. Past the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, James Madison. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Charlotte has dug itself a hole today, and I don't think they're climbing out of that puppy. Huge interest in this game, and they have rolled over. They're trailing by 19 to East Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Scanning the field, it's Helton. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down.
He wants to go deep. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing?
Ooh.
He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Damn, I gotta put my backup running back in. This nigga tired as shit. He's about to get
You're
injured.
gonna run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Dukes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. To the ground to try to move the chains. There he goes. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He cannot get it in. A mere
Oh, yeah,
inches
about to
away
get that
from
passport.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
barrels ahead. Touchdown, Dukes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He wants to take the top off. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blown the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
And I know you
I'm
can
trying to
play
tell
these
this fucking
late-game
clock.
situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Back to throw, it's Dyer. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Bradley. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. The throw to the outside is complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And here comes the offense on second down. Let's go. Looking to throw, it's Helton. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
In this situation of the game, it's so hard for the offense to throw it because you're trading.
This nigga here, bro.